Okay, this is Buddy again. Take two. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Apparently, I just did a whole quick session and had no audio. We got a really new system here that they've set up, and I don't really know how to use it yet, but I'm learning. Anyway, long story short, I wanted to come to you real quick with some information. First off, happy Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day. This St. Patrick's Day is looking a lot more bright and looking forward than the last one, if you know what I mean. So I'm really excited about that. The market here is crazy. I know it's crazy everywhere. It's especially crazy in Southeastern North Carolina. And I've lived here all my life. People just want to be here, which is absolutely wonderful. And I totally understand why. I never left because I never saw a reason to leave. But anyway, if you have one of those houses, and this goes anywhere, to be honest with you, because it's busy everywhere, and the interest rates are rising, so you certainly want to beat the tide. And if you're a buyer, you want to get that done because yeah, you're going to pay a little more and you're going to have a little bit more difficult time finding, well, a lot more difficult time finding a house, but money is on sale. I mean, you're borrowing money at 30%, I mean, at 3% for 30 years or around that. I mean, that's nuts. That's just cheap. And it's not going to be here forever. But here's the deal. Let's say you're got a house and you're going to know if you've got this house. Okay. I don't mean disrespect, but you just know it. First off, a good indicator is when you bought it, did it sit on the market a long time before you bought it? Did it go through 3 or 4 agents to sell it beforehand? Did they give you a really good deal off the price because they couldn't sell it? Well, unless you've done a lot to change that, that tends to happen again. So now, if you got a house that needs a lot of maintenance, I mean, just a lot of maintenance, needs roofs and HVAC, got crawl space issues, you got whatever issue, basement. We don't have basements here. You don't want a basement in our area. You'd be swimming. So if you got that, or if you got a house that sits there and you got power lines, gigantic power lines that's sitting in your backyard, you got drainage ditches all around you, you got no backyard. I mean, you got a neighbor that just is junky or has 5,000 dogs or something like that. Here's the deal. Now is your chance to get out of that thing and get top dollar. I mean, what we're seeing is crazy right now. We're seeing houses that are put on the market, get 5, 10, 15, 20, and I even heard some today over 30 offers in a matter of a day or two. And we just have a lot of folks that want to move here. We're used to the people from the Northeast coming to our area. That's just normal. I mean, that's where I got my wife from and her family, New Jersey, which is great. So I got nothing but good things to say about that. But I'm going to say what's going on right now in our area, and it's not just our area, it's a lot of places, but I'd like to think it's mostly our area or our area special. If you're coming and you're thinking about buying a house, you need to understand you're competing with a lot of people. Not just New York, New Jersey, local people, Virginia, Washington, D.C., Ohio, the Midwest. I mean, now we're seeing buyers coming in, a lot of them from California, Colorado, even Texas. And keep this in mind. A lot of international buyers typically buy on the coastal areas of the United States, ours included. But right now, for the last year, they have not been playing, okay? Because they've been in their world, in most cases, locked down more than the United States. They haven't been able to travel. When they start traveling, and that's coming really soon, we're seeing things open up already. When that happens, you're going to see even more demand and difficulty in finding homes. So if you're thinking about selling, you got that dog of a house. And again, I don't mean that disrespectfully, but you know if you got one. I've owned some like that were problematic and just difficult, bad floor plans, whatever, low ceilings that you can't fix, whatever the case. Now's the time you need to do something about it. Yeah, you got to figure out where you're going to go, but now you can get top dollar for that thing because people are so starved to find a house. A lot of people sold their house in New Jersey, New York, California, and they're moving here and they just think, oh, I'll just find somewhere pretty easy. And when I get there, I'll just find a rental. I'll move into a rental. Well, that all sounds well and good, but there's no rentals either, or very few rentals, I should say. So you need to get on that. If you got one of those houses that are hard to sell, now is the time to get that thing on the market. People are starting to bring their houses on the market, get it on the market before the masses gets here and the market shifts. And then you're competing with everybody else. You got a clear road right now. So if you got a dog of a house, let's say difficult house or difficult property, sell it now. Get rid of it. Get your top dollar. You will thank me if you do that. If you do not do that and you say a year from now, 2 years from now, whenever you decide to do it, you're like, oh man, if I'd have done that, man, I've seen too many people over the years play that game. They're like, oh, I could have got, I should have got, and I would have got. Well, now's your chance to not mess up. So get rid of that thing now. And if you have any questions, give us a call. We'd love to help you. We cover the entire southeastern coastal areas of North Carolina. And if you're not here and you don't have an agent where you are, wherever you are in the country or world, we'd be glad to refer a really awesome agent, because with our company that we're with, we're able to now tap into that, and we can go and find out their reviews. We can have a conversation and help you screen them, because we really know a lot of the questions to ask. Okay. Not just the ones you find online, or that, the seller finding an agent tips that you might find on Zillow or somewhere like that. We can kind of give you the real stuff. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this week. I just wanted to come to you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you guys have a great time. If you have not been to our area, I invite you to come visit. It's getting warmer. The sun's going to be coming out more and more. We're seeing things bloom up. So it is exciting. The world's getting vaccinated. The world's moving forward, and there is just so much light to look forward to. And I don't know about you guys, but I am ready for a different kind of year. So I'm really excited. It is going to be a crazy ride this summer. I don't know what's going to happen after this summer, but it is going to be a crazy, crazy ride. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.